So I first started with the dime bank because prior to the bank I was working at a packaging plant and was very unhappy with my job. I saw an ad for the dime bank at my local YMCA and saw that they were going to be featured at a job fair there in upcoming weeks. So I decided to check it out. I got my resume ready, went down and actually met with the manager at Carbondale, Bob Karosik, and we really kicked it off. They were not only professional, but very personable, very goal-oriented as well, and that got me interested. So I got an interview, and from then on I got hired.
I have extensive knowledge and banking experience, but mainly I worked for larger corporations. The difference between Dime and the other banks that I have worked for are the connection with people. It truly is present with the Dime Bank comparing to the other branches and banks where they strive to be part of community and they strive to be customer oriented, but they just are not. They're more goal oriented and more much more sales aggressive towards the customers, and they do treat them as a number, not as individuals. So that is the biggest change that I have met here, as well as employees are treated and valued as humans. My experience has been great with the Dime Bank. I love the atmosphere, the people here, the employees, the customers, the connections that they have between each other is just very refreshing and unusual, to be honest with you, comparing to the larger banks that I have worked for previously.
So I was hired as a seasonal teller. A year later I came back, graduated with my bachelor's, and I started working as a part-time teller while pursuing an MBA. Working at the Dime Bank is what inspired me to get an MBA. I chose my concentration to be in finance and accounting. Then I became a full-time teller, and later a position opened up in the accounting department. A coworker of mine advised me to apply because that was the field that I was getting my degree in. I applied and I was hired. Even though I didn't have the experience, they provided me with the resources and tools I needed to learn.
I've remained with the Dime Bank because of the financial stability it's provided me with. Not only does it pay competitively, but it also provides benefits as well. 401k, stock options, and also potential to be reimbursed on gym memberships, which is very important to younger people like me. Additionally, the management, they're very intuitive for what's actually going on. They'll actually sit down and meet with you to find out what your goals are, what you want out of the company, and how they can help you to advance. That's the main reason I stayed, because of how well they communicate their plans with employees.
I like working at the Dime Bank because there's a lot of room for advancement. I really enjoy working with my coworkers. No matter your professional background, there's always a placement for you.
Now, 11 years later, I'm still at the Dime Bank. I am very knowledgeable about the work that I have learned, and I'm still learning other aspects of accounting. I really enjoy my work. The staff is wonderful to work with, and I'm very grateful to the Dime Bank for providing me these learning opportunities.
I honestly have to say I've been here for quite some time, almost 10 years, and I think this is the best job I've ever had, and I'm planning to continue. I think this is the best because really the definition of a true community bank is to make sure that this place of ours that we live and play is really the best that it could be. And I think it's very important for any company, and many people here stayed for a long time, and I think it's a true testament to the Dime Bank really is the best place to work.